I'm here in a beautiful giant house in Truckee, and I'm here with Anne, and we're gonna do a gig and see. This is what happens when two pianists, well, Anne is a much better pianist than I am, but anyway, two pianists are, this is what we do for fun. Set up our pianos and play in the living room. And let's see what else we have. This place is just crazy, huge place. And this was my bedroom. And anyway, I'm about to go teach a dance class. And then later we're going to do a concert. And this is all in support of Trails and Vistas. And we're doing our world concert coming up on September 8th. But tonight we're doing a beautiful taste and listen dinner with a special chef's menu and everything at the Cedar Sport Hotel here in Truckee. So, see you soon.
Hopefully we'll see you on the dance floor in the sand at the Sand Harbor Shakespeare stage. And then we also have Alexa on Sunday performing on Donner Summit for our signature art hikes. And it's a 3-mile hike with music and dance and art set along the trail. So, and then you have wonderful guides leading the way. And it's just a wonderful time to disconnect from technology and reconnect with nature. So we hope we see you again.
Yeah, and I can attest, it's a magical, that is a magical experience. Both the concert and the hike, magical.
From Dominican Republic, Cuba, that was the Soy Antillana with the clave, that was Celia Cruz, que paz descanse, she died 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And we heard, we did a little bit of isolation, so we're gonna do some more of those. And we did some basic footwork. I always believe, you know, the music, a lot of it's gonna come to you by listening and by feeling those basic rhythms. And I personally have trouble following, and I don't entirely agree with classes where you go to a class and they're teaching you a lot of moves, but and turns and things, but nobody has the right foot rhythm and beat. So that all comes from it. But it also just takes practice, and you go to the clubs, and in the clubs, you know, that's why I didn't mind being in this room, because in a club, you know, you're gonna have a lot more space than this. And funny story, I had a gig at, we used to play a lot in Sausalito, and Sausalito is kind of an older community, the gig is 5 to 8 p.m. And so you get out of there, and it's packed with people, everybody's dancing, it's wonderful. You get out of there and you're like, whoa. And then you look at your watch and oh, it's only 8 p.m. And so this one guy was talking to me, and he was like, you know, I love this salsa, it's great. And my friend said, you know, well, come with me to the clubs in San Francisco. And he goes, the clubs in San Francisco, okay. And he said, you'll see beautiful women, and you have a wonderful time. And he's like, great, well, when do I meet you? And he's like, well, meet me at 10 p.m. He's like, 10 p.m.? I go to bed at 9.
This is how musicians party. Party time in Truckee. We're wild and crazy.
What?
I said party time in Truckee.
Oh,
we're wild and crazy. Here's the beautiful deck. I had a wonderful dance class this morning. Listen to the sound of the woods. Had 30 people learning dance this morning. It was wonderful. And I sat out here and practiced. What can I say, man? Living the dream. What is the dream, you ask? Well, let me explain. The dream is simply to be paid to travel and do what you love. Oh my goodness, that is the dream. And I'm living it, and I'm up here in Truckee meeting wonderful people, sharing my musical knowledge and my dance knowledge and my rhythmic knowledge. And you know what my message was to these people as I shared? I have kind of a signature approach to how I teach dance. And you know, I'm not teaching advanced technique. It's very beginner, but the point is the musicality and the rhythm and the footwork, and all the rest comes later. But if you can hear that and you get some intros and some points of entry into the music where you start to listen, oh, there's a piano solo, oh, listen to the clave, listen to the guido, And you start to recognize, oh, this is bachata. That's from the Dominican Republic. Oh, this is cha-cha. This is Cuban son montuno. You start to recognize all those rhythms and you just have a little point of knowledge. And I think that's the key to really enjoying any particular art form. It's not like you have to become an encyclopedia, but if you can find an entry point and something to just sort of to grab hold on, you know, to cement your knowledge. And again, it's not so that you can become a know-it-all or an expert. It's just so that you can find something that gives you a foothold into it. And then it just cascades on from there. So we had a wonderful, wonderful time this morning, and now we've been sitting here practicing, and we've got a gig tonight.
You're basically just a tripod right now. So here I am with Annie. We're gonna
How about a two-pod?
You're a two-pod, right. We're gonna do a show, and Annie and I, Lobo, por acá, por favor. Aquí están los zapatos.
Están adentro. Pero no están los zapatos adentro porque estoy muy...
¿Qué tal aquí?
A fun way for us to get creative with authentic food. This one's especially exciting because it's primarily Latin food, which is... so let me go over what's in front of you right now. So I'm gonna